Space. It looks empty, black, silent. Nothing except distant galaxies. That idea feels obvious, but is it actually true? Short answer: no. Space is not empty, and believing that it is breaks almost everything we think we know about the universe. When most people picture space, they imagine perfect nothingness, no air, no matter, just endless emptiness stretching forever. Movies show it this way. Textbooks simplify it this way. So the idea sticks. Space equals nothing. But that's not how space actually works. Now, let's look at what's actually true. Yes, space is a vacuum. But a vacuum doesn't mean nothing exists. Even in the emptiest regions of space, atoms are still drifting around. Not many, just a few, but enough to matter. In a volume the size of a sugar cube, you might find only a handful of atoms. That sounds like nothing, until you remember how unimaginably vast space really is. Space is also filled with light. Light from stars, distant galaxies, and cosmic events. And light is something. It carries energy, it has momentum, it affects everything it touches. Even when space looks dark, light and radiation are constantly moving through it. So why does space look dark? Not because it's empty, but because it's enormous. Light spreads out, and most of it never reaches your eyes. Darkness doesn't mean nothing is there. It just means you're not in its path. Then there are things you can't see at all. Gravity doesn't stop at Earth's atmosphere. It stretches across space, holding planets, stars, and galaxies together. Magnetic fields do the same, reaching across vast distances and shaping what we see in space. You can't touch these forces. You can't see them, but they are very real. So even when space looks empty, it's full of forces constantly shaping everything inside it. And also there is one more thing even stranger. There's something in space we can't see, we can't touch, and we don't fully understand. Dark matter. We know it's there because without it, the universe wouldn't work the way it does. Galaxies wouldn't stay together, stars would orbit too fast, everything would fly apart. So when we say space isn't empty, we don't just mean atoms or light. We mean there's something else out there, quietly shaping the universe in ways we're still trying to understand. So, why does this misconception exist? Because, compared to Earth, space feels empty. Our atmosphere is packed with trillions of particles. Space has almost none, but almost none is not the same as none at all. And that small difference changes everything. The bigger truth is, space isn't empty. It's just incredibly thin. Once you understand that, gravity starts to make more sense. Light starts to make more sense. Even time starts to make more sense. This is the pattern you'll keep seeing. The universe rarely works the way it feels like it should. Thanks for watching. If this idea surprised you, there are a lot more like it. Subscribe for more.